Hi, and welcome to your Google Certified Educator mini lesson of this week. We're going to get started with Google Earth. I love Google Earth. It's really cool. And one thing that you can do is you can actually do lots of projects with it. Now, as you might know, Google Earth is a feature that gives you a 3D world that you can explore and you can visit, and it's better than Google Maps for visiting the geography side of things, as well as visiting particular places and seeing a 3D image of those places. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to teach you this product with a cool feature that you can use as a project right now in your classroom. So you're just going to click here on projects and create. And the only issue is that students would need to have a Google Drive. So they need to have a Google Gmail that they can use and sign into. But that is your only heads up for this project. But what we're going to do is we're going to create a new feature. And so I'm going to search a place to add, and I'm going to show where I was in Spain, which was Santiago de Compostela. Yes. And before that, so I'm going to click add to project. Yep, you see it zooming in. I'm going to save that. Then I'm going to add a new feature, and I'm going to show where I was from originally. So I am from Auburn, Alabama. But that's not where I went to university. So I'm going to go ahead and add that there. Actually, I went to university in the small town of Lynchburg, Virginia. So I'm going to add that there. And so what I've done is I've added 3 key points of my life. They're nicely organized here in my project. I need to click add to project. Save that as well. And so I've got my order. And what I'll do is I'll put them in order of my life. So I went to Auburn, then I went to Lynchburg, and then I went to Santiago. And so the cool thing is that you can have students show places that they have been or lived or visited. You don't have to get too personal for this. You can even let them show kind of the places of Waterloo, like where they work, where they live. But they can explore, and you can actually have them show different locations, which is just so cool because again, they have 3D rendering of all of these places. So you can get a really good idea of what everything looks like. And then we'll zoom on over. So you would tell them, okay, so I was originally from Auburn. It's a university town. As you can see, here's some of the universities and the parks. Then I moved to Lynchburg, Virginia, and it shows you the geography as it moves. So this is super cool. And it goes up, and now we're in Lynchburg. And so I went to university here at a small liberal arts college, and then I moved to Spain, and then you see it zoom over to Spain. So you could have students create one of these. All you have to do is explain how to do that to them, and then have them even present all of the different places in whatever they want, or their favorite places to go in Waterloo, or any of these types of things. And you can actually visit the places. If you don't put a city and you put an exact address, it actually is going to zoom in to that particular location. This is in Santiago where I was living. So very cool. And it shows you a picture and it gives you a little description. So it's great for making some projects, but I do need you to know this for the Google exam, at least know what it is. You don't have to be as familiar with the tools themselves, but it's also a great project that you can use in class. I hope that's been helpful, and I will see you very soon again for Tech Tuesday.